Hey there, this is Gen Con 2018, Roll for Crit reporting. We're here to tell you about the Transformers trading card game, which we got to play today in demo. We both played actually as Bumblebee.
That's true.
Yes, against Optimus Prime. We both got wrecked as Bumblebee.
You know the classic Bumblebee v Optimus Prime fight.
Of course, yes. But we played with just one hero. You actually get to play with multiple in the real game. But the way the game works is that since you have the big cards, and each turn you decide whether to transform on them or not, which could do different effects.
So they're double-sided. They have two different forms.
Yes, your alternate form and your bot form. And then you can play certain cards and either an upgrade or an action card. And then you fight each other, and by doing so, you'll actually flip over cards from your deck, which could boost your defense or attack, depending on which side you're on.
So the cards are multi-purpose because they all, in addition to their actions, they have symbols that, like you said, tell you either you get better defense or better attack.
Or a critical, which lets you draw even more cards to reveal.
Yeah, which happened to us. We both lost and died, because he's Optimus Prime. Come on, how are you going to lose? But yeah, so this is from Wizards of the Coast. This is their new CCG. So I think definitely if you're familiar with trading card games, you're going to pretty much know the gist. There's, you know, tapping, and they can actually say tapping. They're allowed because it's their company. And drawing and actions, like you said, upgrades that will alter your Transformer themselves. But I guess the twist is really, like you said, that you have between 1 and 3, I believe, larger characters, and those are your guys. Those are kind of your dudes.
The 1 to 3 is really based a lot like Destiny.
Star Wars Destiny.
Yeah, where you actually sort of have a number of points to make your team. So depending on how big your guys are, you know, you might not be able to have as many. Like Optimus Prime, I'm pretty sure is worth a lot of points to get him on the field.
Right, and of course you have health, and that's what it is you know, you're just trying to knock out the other person's guys.
Yeah.
But so you know, my main takeaway was that it's pretty simple. This is definitely a game that could be played by starter people who are not familiar with Magic. I mean, it's not even close to that level of complexity, right? As a Magic player, more in the trading card game scene, and a huge Transformers fan, what's your take on it?
Well, I'm really excited with the way the art looks. It's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's actually recycled from one of their digital card games, but it's beautiful art. I mean, we'll use it if it looks good. The foil sides on the bot sides is pretty cool, and the alternate. They actually have some of the less known guys there. We actually got promo cards, and I got one for, I'm blanking on the name, but it's an Insecticon I didn't even know about. It's not one of the original 3.
Okay.
So, and they already said like Beast Wars, everything, so we can already see that.
We'll pop up a picture for that one.
Yeah, we'll post some cool pictures that we got. I also got the promo pack and the deck later on, the starter set, so we'll be able to look through that as well. I do like the card mechanic, which is not just stacking, oh, this is a good card. I could be like, well, I have no defense cards when I do the reveal with that defense symbol, so you have to sort of look at that as well, which I like.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic that sort of mimics what a die would do in a lot of games, and in terms of like adding to your attack. So it has that same kind of randomness, and like you said, there's even critical hits. But there's sometimes ways, for instance, you can stack it a little. Like you could put a card on top of your deck that you know has the symbol you want.
And which I really liked, because it made those cards not less about drawing. It's more about, oh, I'm going through a defense phase, or I'm not going to be drawing it next turn, so I'm going to set this up for when I'm going to get hurt or attack, or I'm going for the attack.
Right.
Because those cards, when they flip, some of them do like, when this card transforms, your next attack gets like +3 pierce or something.
Yeah.
So then you could really set up for a full-on attack knowing that kind of stuff.
There definitely are those keywords that we didn't really get to explore full-on, but you did pick up an actual starter set, so hopefully we're going to play some more later.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see that we already know now there is a new deck besides the starter set, which can be a deck, which includes Metroplex as a huge card, which is the big city from the Transformers universe, is really cool, which hopefully, fingers crossed, means we'll get the Decepticon deck then. Because I know that for me and a lot of other people, when we saw the starter set, only Autobots were like, oh, come on.
It seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have it in the works. Yeah, you know, it remains to be seen how things are going to change once we get to see more of the actual packs released, and of course there's the meta and all that. But my main takeaway was it's pretty simple. Like if you listen to this explanation, you can kind of figure out how it's going to work if you've played a CCG before. But you know, you have a Transformer. It transforms every turn if you want it to, and it's more than functional in that way. Like if you are looking for a game that gives you that feeling of having fun with a Transformer and fighting each other, it definitely does that at least. I'm just waiting to see, playing more, how deep it goes beyond that.
Right, and I'm also really hoping as well, because these are larger cards, that Wizard of the Coast gets some sleeves for the Transformers, because
that could be a challenge.
They're, like I said, half of them are foil, so you know you really want to keep them nice and pristine.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Transformers, the card game, available soon. And stay tuned. But otherwise, that's it. This has been Gen Con 2018. Like and subscribe for more Gen Con 2018 coverage.
And enter our contest for a chance to win some Gen Con games in the description down below.